Hey guys! So, time for tonight's journal entry. I did not make one yesterday because Jesse decided to kidnap me for today, for the day to spend time together because it was our anniversary and stuff. So we were spending time together yesterday, and I finally managed to get myself a Wii U. So which means I can play my Wii games and stuff. Because when I moved out of my parents' place, I wasn't able to take the Wii U with me, so it's been a while before I've actually managed to get around to grabbing one. And I also got Zelda Breath of the Wild, which Jesse has been having a ton of fun playing. He ended up playing it all day today and eventually just passing out, which is kind of funny. So I didn't actually end up posting anything yesterday. I did promise you guys Halloween art, and you got it today instead of yesterday, so I'm sorry that it's also a little bit later. Also in this video I figured I'd share a couple of photos my dad took of me in my Halloween costume, along with the illustration that I made of said costume. I feel like I am one of the least photogenic people out there, so I don't know, these pictures aren't the best in the whole wide world, but enjoy them for what they are, I suppose. I really don't show my face much on the internet. I'm not, like, terribly insecure about people seeing my face or anything. I'm just really, really not very photogenic. I always feel super awkward in photos, so I just don't take them very often, let alone share them online. But yeah, I don't have anything against showing you guys my face, just kind of trailed off there for a minute. I guess I am a little tired, huh? There's still one more drawing I wanted to do tonight, because I got a new follower on one of my DeviantArt accounts. And if you aren't already aware, I have two accounts. There's Angel Amy Rose, which is for all of my fandom junk, and the Alex Dealey account is for all of my original art. But there's a new person on the Angel Amy Rose account who was really enjoying some of my Sonic art, and particularly all the Amy art, and so that made me feel inspired to do a picture of Reborn style Amy with the Valkyrie Valkyrie armor concept. So he's gonna take the Amy Valkyrie design and try and do a Reborn version of that, because I thought that'd be fun. I also just stumbled upon a photo on Tumblr of a dress that I thought would look really pretty on Rouge, and so you can expect like a Rouge picture later with that dress. I was probably gonna do like a human Rouge, because why not? Also have some more Author Society art in mind in the future to do, including a race swap picture where all the characters are turned human and Danny is turned into a furry, and then maybe do like a gender swap or something later down the line too. Those are always fun. While I am at it, since I'm here and we're talking, I figure maybe I could look over some of the comments I've been getting on the journal entries thus far and reply to some, because I know I haven't actually been replying to them directly. Though I have been reading them. And it's really cool to see people commenting on my diary entries and to see that you guys enjoy listening to my ramblings before bed. It's nice. It's nice just kind of doing this little thought dump before bed. So, the first one was just a comment from a friend of mine, and this guy is actually an old friend of mine I've known since, junior high, I believe. Yeah, we knew each other in junior high, right? Yeah. I don't think I really started hanging out with him regularly till high school, though. But he was kind of part of my social circle for a long time. But he's talking about, I almost forgot how often you bring up interesting topics. I don't really have a friend who I can talk to that comes up with these interesting things anymore. That's, kind of nice. I think part of the reason why I end up having as much apprehension about being social as I do is I always have this sort of like slight nagging anxiety that I'm not going to be satisfied with the social interaction that I get. That might sound really weird and maybe even a little pretentious. I don't know. I kind of find that a lot of I am usually in this position where I find myself feeling like when it comes to like in-person social interactions, I'm always kind of afraid that like I'm a bit much for people. And I always feel like I really need to restrain myself and the thoughts that run through my head, otherwise I come across as really obnoxious. And so because there's always this nagging fear that people are just going to find me annoying and just want me to shut up, that I end up not really wanting to socialize with people in general because I always feel like that's just what's gonna happen. And, you know, even when that isn't the case, I still feel like people humor me a lot, but they aren't really listening or don't really care about what it is that I'm saying, in which case, why bother? But I guess one of the benefits of just spilling your thoughts online is that no one has to listen if they don't want to, so anybody who's here listening to my nightly ramblings obviously likes to hear my thoughts about things, so that's kind of cool. I do need more socialization in my diet, it's good for me. Oh, talking to other humans is like eating broccoli. Actually, I do kind of like... Oh, I like broccoli, okay. Broccoli's not bad. It's not my favorite vegetable. I like asparagus. Asparagus is great. Okay, so anyway, the October 31st entry... Oh, shit, I forgot to say the date. I'm supposed to say the date at the beginning of these entries. The date is November 3rd, 2017. Currently. And it's like 3 in the morning. Anyway, so, the October 31st diary entry. So I got another comment about... Somebody says, I hope you keep doing these because I love them so far. I appreciate that. And another person commented on my ramblings about the infinite having a daughter concept, this making Sylvia Infinite's daughter, and said that Sylvia being Infinite's daughter is cute as hell. I love it so much. I do too. I think the idea is really, really adorable. I don't know how I'll make that work yet, but I think it's super, super cute, and I also then realized there's a common trend in Sonic Reborn for all of the Reborn original characters to essentially just be accessories to canon characters. Okay, like, Crescent is one of the most popular, and she's Shadow's sister. She's a failed prototype, right? Sonic has a twin brother who is actually a pretty well-liked character, who's like this pot-smoking hippie dude. Mace's female friend Gem, she's not really like an accessory to anyone specific. She's not related to anybody, nor is her design based off of anyone really. So I mean, I guess she is just a genuinely like original character with no caveats to that. She's also kind of minor. But then when you add on top of it making Sylvia Infinite's daughter and, you know, just shit like that, there's just this trend of like... I think that the reason that happens, though, with Reborn, this trend of there being characters that kind of are accessories to other characters, is that Reborn mostly focuses itself on the canon characters, in reality. So, like, the characters that are original to that comic mostly exist to help facilitate character growth for one of the other main characters in some respect. Like, Crescent exists to help strengthen the relationship between Shadow and Rouge by placing the two of them in a parental role, and also to help sort of bring out some of Shadow's nicer, more compassionate traits, as Shadow tends to kind of lack in a whole lot of social grace, I'll put it that way. I mean, I think it says a lot that one of his he's only 2 friends and one of them is a killer robot. Like, Shadow's not very good with people, and I think giving him this really sweet, but kind of, this really sweet, handicapped little sister that, like, Crescent is a character that forces Shadow to sort of soften up and be a more of a nicer, more compassionate person, because that's what she needs from him. Oh shit, I guess I've reached the 10-minute mark. I should probably start wrapping this up soon. They did start rambling. But yeah. So yeah. Similar to the Crescent thing, I could say similar things about a lot of the other Reborn original characters, that most of them do just kind of boil down to being characters that exist to help facilitate character growth for one of the main characters, or to bring out some characteristic in them that none of the existing main characters really could. There's one more thing I wanted to get to before I end this journal entry, was from Emma, who had said, she said, "I'm glad you had fun, Alex. We don't actually celebrate Halloween in Iceland. We kind of already have a similar holiday where we go to stores to sing for candy and gifts. The only thing is you have to do it in the daytime because of stores closing at 6 or 7 at night." And I told Jesse about this, and he said that sounds horrible, and that he would take Halloween over that holiday any day because he doesn't want random people coming up to his door and singing at him. Though I guess you do it to stores. Still, though, Jesse doesn't like carolers, and the idea of just having a bunch of kids singing poorly at him for candy sounds horrifying. Oh, it's too bad he's asleep. He went and passed out, so otherwise I'd have him talk about how awful it is himself, because he's much funnier than I am. But, yeah, I just thought I'd bring that up just because it's funny. And I did get your little package, Emma, with the postcards and stuff from Iceland, and a little stuffed, little stuff, oh, I'm tired, and the name of the animal is now escaping me. I know what they're called. Give me a minute. My brain keeps wanting to say pangolin, and that is a completely different thing. A little stuffed puffin. A little stuffed puffin, and like a goat, mountain goat thing. And she also got some, like, Icelandic little charms for Jesse. Little sleep charms, so that was cute. Jesse's neck is a little bit too big, so we're gonna have to get a new cord for them. Something that'll fit in better. I figure I'll go buy, like, a craft store and get something for that. But they're really sweet gifts. It was really awesome of you to send. And Jesse had some idea of some art we could make with the postcards, so you could expect to see that in the not-too-distant future. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this entry here because it's dragged on a little longer than the 10-minute mark. But good night, you guys. I'll talk to you tomorrow then.